Well, it's Oscar season, and we are privileged to be joined by the great David Schoner, the Associate Director of the New Jersey Film and Television Commission. David, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
So we've got a lot to talk about. It's Oscar season, of course. This Sunday in April, we have the Oscars, and New Jersey is represented in a number of ways. First and foremost, the trial of the Chicago 7 did a lot of work in the Garden State. Can you tell me about that?
Well, the exciting thing about the trial of the Chicago 7 is that they filmed almost the entire movie here. A very small portion not here, but everything else was filmed here. The biggest sequence was that they took over an old church in Paterson that was empty and did a production design, did some art direction to it, and created this courtroom that looks like it's in Chicago. They also filmed in this massive brownstone up in Paterson, where their characters are all talking and stuff like that. So it's exciting because they were here for such a long period of time.
So there are a number of other films nominated that have New Jersey connections. So let's start with Nomadland. Tell me about Jessica Brooder.
Yes, so she is from Montclair, New Jersey, right in your backyard. And
Yes.
We're excited because when you talk about all these major films being recognized, the exciting part is that they have a New Jersey connection. And we've always said that there's so much talent in New Jersey, we just need to make sure everyone knows about it.
Well, certainly Montclair, but Essex County and all of New Jersey has been an engine for talent, and that list could go on and on. But listen, living in Montclair myself, I'm proud for Jessica, and Nomadland is my pick for Best Picture and other awards. So let's move on. We've been debating that off camera,
yes, I know,
so
yes.
that's okay. Let's move on and talk about the Lucas brothers, Kenny and Keith, who have hailed from Newark and Irvington. What's their connection this year?
So the Lucas brothers have an amazing connection to New Jersey. They're from Newark, and they are nominated for Best Original Screenplay for Judas and the Black Messiah. We're very excited about this because these two brothers have really been working for a long time getting their craft down, and I think they are going to win for Best Original Screenplay.
Well, of course, we were discussing, their stiff competition is Aaron Sorkin, who is up for original screenplay for the trial of the Chicago 7. So we'll be watching that
Yes.
one. And lastly, oddly enough, a colleague of yours, out of the Film Commission, Tom Bernard. So he's got a deep history in the industry. Tell me what his connection is.
So Tom Bernard, who's one of the commissioners on my board at the New Jersey Motion Picture and Television Commission, actually is the co-president of Sony Pictures Classics. And Tom's movie is The Father this year with Anthony Hopkins. And Tom always picks and winds up distributing those films that are the movie like The Father. He always has those little sweet spots for those films. And it's going to be very interesting to see how that film does.
Hey, listen, any movie with Anthony Hopkins in the cast is going to be a contender because he's one of our finest actors. Well, to wrap things up, David, give me a little state of the industry here in New Jersey for the film and television business. What's going on?
So the New Jersey Film Commission and TV industry here, we have been booming busy. We have a lot of stuff coming in, and it's a direct result of Governor Murphy's film and TV tax incentive. Filmmakers go where you have some sort of tax incentive. And as we can see from the past, prior to COVID, now that we're coming out of COVID, there is a lot of productions that are going to be being made in the state.
Well, look, the next step of that, of course, is it's not just about the production, but it's also about building studios. And if I'm correct, there may be some building and development here in the state.
I would say with building studios, you are going to see within this next year, you're going to see close to 7 film and TV studios being built here. All in the northern part of the state, but we are working with some people in the southern part of the state as well. But to have a strong film and TV business here, you need the brick and mortar studios as well.
Well, David Schoner, thank you for joining us to talk about the Oscars this year, and we hope to see you back here at East Main real soon.
Anytime. Thank you for having me.